What made you choose Liverpool in the first place?
For me, it was actually Liverpool itself. Liverpool was just such a nice place. It helped that it was a sunny day. It looked great. Everyone was so friendly. I've done my undergrad, my master's and my PhD here. Currently in my second year of my PhD. All of the kind of facilities that had at Liverpool were great, and Liverpool's such a friendly big city. It's not like some of the others that just feel really big. There was always something to do, always different places for different people, and there was just such an accepting kind of environment in Liverpool that I just thought was great.
We have lots of local students, lots of students from all parts of England, and then lots of international students as well. So was that something that you found as a student?
Liverpool is a student city. There are other universities as well. So there's just such a massive variety of people that you will find in Liverpool itself, which is just really reflected in the uni.
What I really like about Liverpool is how many options you have. So you can really get a real breadth of international law, social justice, social welfare type law, corporate law, you know, so you don't have to sort of tie yourself down at an early stage in your degree. Here there's the Bar Society, the Student Law Society, the Commercial Law Society, the advocacy group. You know, there are so many different groups of students busy doing things. And so again, that gives the students a lot of choice within the law department to get involved with extracurricular stuff. So, you know, we can have all those guest speakers. I've organised the Law Extra programme where, you know, we have guest speakers every week. I came to Liverpool to work in the law clinic. And again, one of the draws to me in coming to Liverpool and coming specifically to work in the law clinic was because it's such a big clinic and there's a big team, and a lot of law clinics in a lot of universities are run by one person or possibly two people at most, whereas we've got a big clinic at Liverpool. That was partly what brought me here.
For me, the law clinic was a big part of why I wanted to come to Liverpool. Some students, they come to uni and they think, I really don't want to do group work, and I think a lot of people are kind of shy away from that. But specifically in the law clinic, the group work is just, everyone is so on the same page because you're working for someone to help someone. So it's just completely different to having to write an essay for, you know, some subject that isn't actually, you know, practically applied. And there's something really nice about that. When I was still applying for training contracts and doing interviews with that, the amount of examples that you can answer a question with from the law clinic is just above and beyond anything else, because other modules you're kind of spending a lot of time reading and writing, and you still have to do that with the law clinic, but you're doing a real life problem scenario that actually you can end up helping people in. The new building has been kind of up and running since I've been a PhD student, and just being able to kind of walk around a building and just bump into people rather than people from other departments you might not necessarily know, there's something really nice, and it really feels like there is kind of a law community within the building.
Do you feel that were there members of staff that you felt able to access to ask for advice and to get support from?
You are always kind of in smaller groups and you are supported really well. And if you have any questions, you can go to kind of a seminar teacher, your lecturer. There are so many different people in each group. And I think especially that's really important in the new building, because you can walk into that building and find 5 people that will be able to answer any questions, help you, support you. And just having that kind of community around is unparalleled, I think. What's really interesting is the complete variety of what everyone else has gone on to do. I've got some friends that kind of went down the bar route and are now kind of practicing criminal law and doing their...
That's amazing.
Amazing. Some of them doing kind of immigration law, some doing intellectual property law, some working kind of as paralegals, some doing their LPCs. There's a complete variety. I have a few people that carried on in the kind of academic route, but most people kind of went and practiced, but just completely different things.
Did you get any opportunities to do work experience or meet with members of the local legal profession?
I got matched with a partner at Hill Dickinson, a law firm in Liverpool. And then in my second year, there was a essay competition that had links with Brabner's. This was a charity law essay, and I got given a placement in Brabner's. And from that, I got into the kind of final rounds of a training contract in Brabner's as well, especially because Liverpool's been a law school for such a long time. I think the links that they have built within the community are really, really useful.
The law department in Liverpool has very close links with the local law society. I've sat on various and still do sit on various committees in the local law society. And there's a very strong sense of a local legal community. And like you say, because we're an old law school, I think we're one of the oldest law schools in the country.
What I always say to people that are struggling with their decision about where to go is to really get a feel for the place that they're going to go to. A lot of the modules are going to be quite similar because you have to do these certain set of modules. You're going to be living in that city or, country, university campus. I've had the most lovely time here, and it really does feel like a community and home now. But really getting a feel for the different campuses, really see whether you can really see yourself living there. And I think Liverpool is such a friendly, student-oriented city that I would recommend it to anyone.